another important segment I want to drop for my Star Cityans, those who are developing the cosmic conscious evolution within themselves. This video is about the diet myth. I explained that before in Eating Right for Life, and if I find it, I'm not making any promises, I'm trying to find the book that'll help you to get in gear with your body if you're not, satisfied with your weight or the way you look. There are things that can be done that no diet will tell you, and no fasting will tell you. So the diet myth, and including the fasting myth, will also tell you, first of all, you have certain blood types. So there's a book as a reference that's called Blood Types and You. For some people it works, for some people it doesn't work. Here's what I found out is, let's say you do a cleanse, okay? That's what people do not pay attention. These are three major cycles that your body has that you will have to pay attention to. And yeah, evolution goes into breatharian and meatless and all of that stuff, but before you can transition this is like, it's like gears. You switch first gear, second gear, third gear. Do it in steps. Don't go crazy. I've seen people go crazy with an alkaline diet, screwed up their entire digestive system, puking, diarrhea, couldn't hold anything, had checkups, and they said, well, you have an acidic deficiency now in your stomach. So what people do not know, and you can also check a video, it's called The Alkaline Myth. You got to be very cautious when you grew up, your mama fed you right, your mama or your daddy they have instincts of how this worked, and it worked for you. The difference is if mama gave you too much, or if your parents fed you too much, or you ate too much, or you were storing too much, or your metabolism was slow, you gained weight. There's nothing wrong. You got to go back to how do you remember growing up, and what was the food, and when was it that it was normal. So this is for all those who have irritations right now and problems. This is also important information for star seeds, and especially type O negatives, because here's the thing. What my grandma gave me when I had an upset stomach was not jasmine tea or chamomile, because it would upset my stomach and it would revolt, and the menu would return. So what do you do if the stomach is irritated because of acidic deficiency? And you might laugh, but it's been tested, it's been proven, it works for me. I'm not propagating soda or coffee or whatnot, but this is what I got. Either Coca-Cola or ginger ale, and not for mass consumption. You take a little sip. It has a very low pH level, and when your stomach is upset and you cannot hold anything, in order to regulate your stomach, take a little sip cola, take a little sip ginger ale. It's because of the high dose of the sugar and the fructose. In a weird sense, it eliminates bacteria. I'm not getting into people having yeast infections or candida. It's just to regulate your stomach, because candida not only lives off an overacidic stomach, it can also live off an underacidic stomach, because when your system gets upset, there are chemicals being produced that can feed the parasite or parasites if you have them in your body. If you want to know about parasites and nanobacteria in your body, watch my video Nanobacteria. So what I'm explaining to you is you calm your stomach down by drinking water, and not alkaline water. Drink regular water, because if your stomach is already an upset, you make it work even more. If you push the alkalinity, your body has its own homeostasis. That means whatever you put in, the body knows, okay, this is this, and I know how to regulate. If you overproduce that, as let's say as an alkaline cleanse or an alkaline diet, you can upset your entire system, and you don't even know that. You can have depressions, suicidal thoughts. Your entire system can go out of whack because you're not doing what you're supposed to. It's like, you got a car, you always, put unleaded fuel in there, and one day you decide, well, how about I put a little bit of sugar and some alkaline drops in my tank? All of a sudden your car goes and goes weird. Well, then you have to look at that, the engine again, the cyborg, the biomechanical energy system carrier has to function properly. Your stomach has to be in a calm state. Your digestion has to be proper. You can't be congested. This is the age about also feeling now. How does that feel? So I'll give you a tip how to help you regulate that. First off, if you've been eating for a long time superfoods, alkaline, you're going all of this way, and things in your life don't add up, and your root chakra is not grounding, money's not coming in, you're derooted because of the way you eat, and you destructured yourself. You need to structure yourself because you're the conductor, you're the capacitor between God, the source, and earth. To ground yourself. Grounding meaning with foods that are for you. Look at blood types in you. Some blood types have it easier to get off the meat than others. That has to be considered because you can have liver failure if you do that overnight and too quick. Same thing, people try to be breatharians, sit on a mountain. They can't particularize the sunbeam, and then they lose weight and they die because the body is not that fast. Give your body a chance to adapt to what you're doing. Not overnight. Same thing with lemon, cayenne pepper, and water, and you're doing a cleanse and you're drinking that all day. That's detrimental. Why? Here are the 3 things you have to know. Your body detoxes and cleanses every day from 4 a.m. to 12 noon. If you keep that light in liquid and in a fair temperature, not ice, your stomach can come in and regulate and detox whatever rest came through the cells and kind of dropped into the stomach. From 12 noon to 6 p.m., you're ready for food intake. That's when your acidic fluids in your stomach changes. Understand, in your stomach, you're acidic. In your cell structure, you're alkaline. That homeostasis, intelligent system, knows how to regulate that. You have to trust your body. So between, again, 12 and 6 p.m., food intake, solid foods. Don't go overboard. Don't make it too heavy. Make it in a way that you feel good. Don't stuff yourself. Also get into the resonance. How does it resonate with you? How does it feel? From 6 p.m. down to 4 a.m., they call it, I think, circadian rhythms. The birds go to sleep when the sun goes down. Guess what happens to your cells when the sun goes down? You don't want to prepare a gigantic hike when the sun goes down because your system is going with the sun. You're shutting down. So after 6, let's say between 6 and 8, it differs. You have to find it out for yourself. Your assimilation process begins. That means what is digested is out of the stomach. The stomach loves it after 6 or 7 p.m., liquid and light. Keep it clear because now your digestive system is assimilating the nutrients that your body needs. And if you leave your stomach in that manner, you have more time and efficiency to digest your food. You give it time, And that helps. Again, the 3 major steps you have to pay attention to. 4 a.m. till 12 noon is detox every day. That's scientific fact. Keep it liquid, keep it light, keep the temperature moderate, okay? From 12 p.m. to, let's say, 7 p.m., around that time, you feel your way through that. Solid foods. Stomach is ready for intake. Different acidic fluids. After 6 or 7 p.m., the acidic fluids, kind of decrease. They kind of drop a little bit. You're not really ready for intake anymore. You're assimilating. Give the body the peace to do that and work for you. And if you keep eating in that structure, you lose weight. At a certain percentage, a slim switch comes in, and the body knows how to repair itself and help itself. Also, other modalities are like keychains, like this, RNA drops to get your RNA connector pods, the codons in your DNA repaired, because the more you get repaired, the more the body knows what to structure. Some of us are numb to it. They can eat, pizza 8 o'clock in the morning and have no problem because they don't sense, actually, that is not the right time and not for your stomach at this time. For me, specifically, probiotics, I can't even have any milk or dairy because I'm type O negative. It's like type O negatives have zero tolerance for dairy products, actually. Meaning if you become sensitive and you awaken more, you have panic attacks, it's going to get really weird for you when you eat the wrong stuff. Maybe you sit in a restaurant and you feel like, well, I don't want to eat right now. Then don't. Or if your animals are warning you or they're barking at you, listen to your animals. They're like blind leading the blind right now through these dimensions. Even if you eat with somebody that carries jinns, as in thought spirits that are negative, and you eating soup, they can jump into your soup and you're eating that. And if you ever wondered if you eat with the wrong person and you getting sick all of a sudden and you never get sick, well, check yourself. Who are you dealing with? Also, try not to eat in the movies. Makes you more susceptible to suggestions because your gate opens over your heart when you eat while you're watching. For all starseeds and indigos and empath, you're overwhelming your body. So when you eat, make it like grandma did. Turn the TV off, get off offline all the electricity, and sit down and concentrate on your eating and bless your food. And trust me, metaphysical senses will pick up better. You will function and work better. Everything will work better for you. So again, to round this up, between 4 a.m. and 12 noon, keep it liquid, keep it light. Don't go overboard with alkaline or too acidic. You have to balance it out. Your body needs the balance. You need acidic and you need alkaline. You need a balance. You need both. You can't just go one. A cleanse is useless after 12 p.m. because you have different acidic fluids for solid foods, and when you put cayenne pepper and lemon juice in there, actually you're scraping the walls of your gut. That is not healthy. I mean, I checked different interviews with doctors that really, with an endoscope, checked what are you doing. Some people almost burned out their esophagus and the skin layers, and the lining in your stomach gets upset. Cranberry juice helps. Not pasteurized, organic, costs a little bit, but take little sips, get the lining of your stomach in order, because this is a very powerful spot here. Is where your food comes in. That's your authority and your willpower, and to see things right and to do it right. And you want to structure that and have that in harmony, and that will help you. So I'm hoping with that suggestion, this will help you on your way. And again, find out what blood type you are and find out what do you resonate with. Do not follow any trend, because this is in right now, and do not upset anyone else's choice. You eat this, I eat that, and it's okay. Bless each other and let all of us come together to find a way to eat the food correctly. My suggestion is, when you align and you get sensitive, less food is necessary, like down to a plate a day. And those who become avatar state, I guess at some point you drink a little bit of water. You have water storage and hydration capacity is fully back, and you're not losing matter, and you don't need grounding so much, and you're fully functional. And we need less and less. That's why in the future it's about energy and not just putting solids in your system and derailing everything. So be spontaneous from a calm state, evidence of when you do that. And that should help you to go through that. No diet will ever help you. Look at what the diet industry makes in dollars every year. It's in the billions. And then look at what the percentage of people is that actually really lose weight and keep it down, because it's about eating correct in cycles and right for life. And if you have that enhanced in your system, you're good to go. Your body will originally find an orientation. This is my height. This is where I want to be. I'm about to be 46 in a couple of days, and look at me. Like when I decided to switch that, I lost 25 pounds, and it stays that way. And I eat less food, and I'm not losing weight, and I work out, and I don't really necessarily have to eat more. It's about how energy is being distributed through your body, and it's an alchemy. You have to really find out how to listen to your body, feel. Do not analytically try to separate and slice apart what you think you need. Feel what the body needs. Feel what is really working for you. Feel how this works when you get in gear. How much weight do I have? How do I wake up in the morning? You can eat a slice of pizza when you're sensitive, and then for 2 days you're like a little depressive, you're a little sluggish because your stomach, has to chop it down, especially when you add cold drinks to the cheese. It kind of granulates and it gets hard, and then makes it even harder for your digestive system to break it down. So try to not add cold drinks to your food. Eat first, wait 15-20 minutes, slowly sips and then drink. Either drink or eat. Don't mix it, meaning that you dilute the acidic fluidity of your stomach. And especially again, the type O negatives, we have problems with the balance of the acidic fluids in our stomach. We gotta watch that, just because of our psyche also. That is our shield that connects. Make sure you have that in control, and you're good to go. Hope that helped you. God bless. See you on the flippity flip side.